Hello, this is Jeremy Hung from Hung's Electronics. Today I'll be reviewing the EIM technology circuit debugger in pocket. So this one's called the Zoolark, I guess, and then the portable power supply, the MEGO or MEGO. So this one is a USB powered breadboard power supply, which has an adjustable voltage of 4 to 24 volts, which is kind of cool. And then, this guy here is, right, it's an oscilloscope, function generator output, and then I guess like plus and minus 5-volt power supply. So kind of a nice all-in-one in like a nice small package. So I originally found out about these products on Facebook. I got an advertisement, like what was it, instruments in Canada, I guess, or something, or at least they're like the most popular used in Canadian universities, and that kind of piqued my interest. Yes, so the product that was originally advertised to me was this laboratory equipment or lab on the go product, which had, right, it had the scope, the power supply, and then it had like this multimeter and plus a breadboard, wires, and then some components. Now that I was not particularly interested in, because as any viewers of this channel know me, that I have plenty of components, so I don't need any more than what's provided in this kit. And well, once again, right, whenever I see like an instrument like this that's advertised for basically under $100, right? So like, right, for this specifically, like the scope, that's gonna get my attention. So right now, the scope is $76. It's $19 off, and then the the breadboard power supply is $50 right now. And so if you combine those two, there's actually like a discount code that's been going on for a while, which I don't know how limited time this is, but you get 15% off your entire order. Again, this video is not sponsored by this company. I bought all this on my own, and again, I was drawn to it because the relative low cost, and then I felt like that this would be kind of cool for like more like my synthesizer projects and stuff. So, because clearly, right, 5 megasamples per second, right, per channel on this dual channel oscilloscope, and then function generator can do sine, triangle, square from 0.1 hertz all the way up to 1 megahertz. So that's very, very interesting. And they have a software. And the cool thing about the scope, or the in-circuit debugger, this is battery powered. So actually, they claim 2 hours of continuous operation, which right, enough for class use, right? I don't think most labs go over like 2 hours typically. And yeah, so very excited to test this out. And let's see, one other product that piqued my interest now that I look back at this is probably their like FPGA starter kit is probably something of note. It's looks like pretty low cost solution here. And then you got like the book, I guess, and you got like some very basic projects to do there. And so they have like, oh yeah, there you go. So I think this is what was actually originally advertised to me. Probably was the analog circuits and semiconductors lab, which that's like a nice, cool $340 for the whole package. So yeah, that's not really for me, because again, I have plenty of lab equipment. But let's see what let's start opening this. So this one, thanks UPS for this. Let me use, whoops, gonna take this out. So what we get is, oh wow, we're greeted with a lot of cables. So it looks like oh, this is very nice actually. You get alligator clips from the DuPont connectors. And then just, like, ooh, these are really nice. These are nice, like, silicone wires on this connector. And yeah, that's just your general breakout. Just like with the Analog Discovery series, right? You get the nice, with like the fly wires, right? And nice, what a getting started thing, or oh, yeah, their spec sheet, and then yeah. Oh, okay, so this does have a USB-C port. So okay, I was gonna mention this, but on the website they claim that it uses micro USB, which I was like, oh, that's not great, or at least I'm not too particularly enthused about that. Come on, go with the times. It's 2024. It's time to make USB-C everything. And wow, yeah, this does have a USB-C port. Okay, so all right, so you can see, right, this fits in the palm of my hand, pretty nicely. This could definitely fit in your pocket. Nice little like art on the back, the bird on a branch. I'm not really a bird watcher, so I don't know what bird that is specifically. I should ask one of my friends, but let's see. Let's see if we could turn it on. Or, oh wait, how do you turn this on first of all? Oh, maybe this? Ooh, nice. Looks like some, I don't know, is this I think it's just like a nice like mini LCD, right? It's nice. We're greeted with the scope. And as you can see, right, let the camera focus. Yep, that's what we're greeted with. And I'm assuming that, oh, okay, so that changes the function. So here's the FFT, or the spectrum analyzer function, function generator, PWM output, and then the power supply, looks like, I think. Yeah, back to the scope. So I wonder if that just scrolls. Oh, okay, so this, that makes you, or actually, oh, that selects settings. Okay, I got it. So we have to go all the way back. So that changes the scale when you press this button, and then you use the little knob here, and this like switch combo, and you have to change the scale. And once again, I think let's see, max voltage ratings, or oh, 30 volts peak to peak, so quite usable, right? I mean, that's what you would expect in the lab, at least most like analog, or like what was your introductory labs, you won't really go over. I mean, I don't even remember if we even went over 5 volts, to be quite honest. Yep, so let's see. Oh, okay, so a nice guide on, I guess, programming updates in DFU mode. And what's actually in here, if you can read this, is there's a STM32G491. And, oh, I guess, yeah, okay, so they want you to, they encourage you to play around with it, huh, or develop with it, / hardware hack with it, right? So it's kind of nice. And once again, you got this nice little storage bag, which, let's see, let me turn this off. Or actually, yeah, there you go. And then I assume this would at least fit the cables in here, right? Let's see if let's try this out. It's probably more meant for the large case that they sell with that bigger kit. Yeah, again, yep, I can't fit that in here. Okay, so just as a general overview, right, we get nice, so these test leads, and then the actual instrument plus the USB-C cable, which I'm really glad to see that this is actually a USB-C cable. And yeah, so let's see. I don't know if we should install the software yet, but let's get on to the next device here. So here we got, let's see, the jumper wire as a knife, or as just a sharp thing. Okay, so once again, nice little baggie. And here we got, okay, let's start the box here. So the manual, which we'll read in a bit if we need it. And then, yep, once again, oh, okay, so for the USB output, because I think that's actually one of the adjustable supplies is, okay, so by default it's set to 5 volts for cell phones, which is good to see. yeah, and then you can use that as a separate output. But then, right, you got your actual breadboard power rail supplies here. And it's unclear, does this actually, oh, it is battery powered. Okay, so that's kind of nice. I don't know if I've ever seen I have to think about it. All the breadboard power supplies I've ever used are kind of like the ones that are just like on the top of your breadboard, right? Are all typically just like like a PCB, or maybe just like some board and then like a USB connector or some DC in. But this is actually like a fairly nice refined product where there's actually a battery built in, so you can have your projects on the go and stuff, and that's actually kind of nifty. Oh, that's right. So in here we got screwdriver set that came with it. So that could be kind of a deal breaker for some people, I'd imagine, that, oh, why do I have to use a screwdriver? Why can't there be like a knob or something here, right? And I'm like, oh, I mean, I guess if you want to just set and forget, right, and you don't want to like accidentally bump into it, right, like, you know, when you're a student in the lab and you're moving your hands around and then like, right, and then you don't want to like bump into the knobs, so yeah, so this is more of just set and forget. Of course, you'd probably lose the screwdriver set, but maybe that's why they give you 3 of them. So let's see. Ooh, this is definitely a nice fine control and power supply. So let's see if we can go up to 24 volts as it claims. Let's see. Oh, actually, it lets me go even higher. Okay. Oh, okay, so it caps out at 28 volts. Interesting. Does it say why? Or was it like this? No, it says 24 volts, so I don't know, do they tell you not to use it up to 28 volts, or unless maybe because it's unloaded? I don't know. Interesting, but I welcome the additional 28 or the additional 4 volts up to 28 volts. So I wonder if I do wonder if they're using just like one of those I'm trying to think about, it's one of those like generic DC power supply chips in here. I guess we could find out. I mean, right? We can tear this apart. Let's. I just don't. Okay, maybe I should take it apart this way so that I don't turn the switch on. Because the last thing I want to do is take this apart and then maybe like drop something conductive in here, and then all of a sudden I've had to cut this review short, which would be quite unfortunate. Let's see. So, yep, using my Digilant screwdriver that came with the ADP 5470 here, and oh, okay, so this is the actual LiPo battery compartment. I see. That's kind of nice that they let you replace it, I guess. Like held in with tape there. So how do I take this apart? Oh, there's another. Okay, was that hiding behind? Oh no, I just completely missed it. Okay. Yeah, I guess let's see. Let's continue taking this apart. There are actually smaller screws in here. So let's see. I wonder if I'm gonna need the. Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely need a more precise bit for this. So. Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. So, there we go. That explains a lot. So, yes, this is indeed one of the more generic with DC-DC converters you can buy off the shelf, and that's actually integrated fairly well into this. Let's see. And where was it? Okay, so this power supply is unfortunately micro USB. So right, unfortunately, unlike this guy, this is actually USB-C, which is better in my opinion. Oops. So Yeah, let me see. I wonder if I could find this module. So, what is this on here? It's probably, I wonder if it's just this guy here. D3HW1A3. So let's see if we can try to find that online. Let's see. Yes. Oh, they make a USB-C version. Okay, so hypothetically, you can swap this out for, well, let's see. If you don't have an AliExpress account, you can buy these for as low as 35 cents. So that makes a lot of sense. I actually might make that mod. I'm so done with the connector. So that is definitely an option, which is kind of cool. So I'll try to list a, hopefully these are still on Amazon. Let's see. Okay, that's still a micro USB. Yeah, okay, so these are, I might have to put in an Ali order, but I'll make sure to update the video with the actual like recommended link. Let's see, make sure that no screws dropped. Okay, so yeah, so okay, that's cool that I think that's the first time I've actually seen one of these implemented in an actual like product. I don't really see that often. And then yeah, I mean PCB is pretty boring after that. It's just, I'm assuming that I don't know, is it just like a linear regulator that's on here or something? And then yeah, it's kind of cool. And oh, that's why this is all the way back in here. Okay, cool. So now we'll put this back together. But yeah, so okay, it's the again HW183 boost DC-DC boost module. Yep. So once again, we'll try that. Let's see. Did I want to run some tests with this? Maybe. We are going to install the software. Okay, let's go to here, resources or updates, documentation. We got the Zoolark. All right, the software wasn't here, so Zooky. Let's install Zooky. I guess is the control software for this. So using our USB-C cable. Okay, let's extract this bad boy. Software. Oh, I wonder if I have to install drivers. Let's see. Driver. Huh, camera DFU device. That's funny. Let's change that. So I guess this is kind of a tutorial also on how to install the library for this. So okay, we'll navigate back to our downloads folder here. Oh wait a second. Oh, Windows 11. Stop it. There you go. And software. Okay, driver. Driver not signed is really suspicious. Okay, next. Close. Close. Okay. Let's run this application. Oh yeah, thanks Windows for trying to protect me. It's much appreciated, but I think the software is fine. Let's see. Now we will port. Oh, I wonder if actually I might have to reinstall the driver when it's let's see. Hello. Oh, interesting. I guess that keeps it in bootloader mode? Okay. COM ports. Oh, okay, well, it's really registering. Oh, there you go. Okay, so connect. And, okay, yeah, we should be just getting flat. So I wonder, let's see. Run. Oh, there we go. Okay, so nice. Okay, so this definitely seems to be working. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's auto scaling. Okay, so that is certainly interesting. You got cursors in the software. You got what is this? Oh, that's the PWM. Okay, there's the function generator, so I can switch back to square here, and then that should, oh, square and then send. Oh no, that's DFU. Oh, enable. There we go. Okay. So, and then what do I have to press enable again if I do this? Yeah, okay, cool. And then power supply or DC offset reference only? Okay. Interesting. And then this is, oh, that saves a screenshot. Nice. For your lab report, I suppose. And then, yep, there's the FFT. So, oh, whoops. So actually, can we add cursors in here? That's what I want to know. Oh yeah, there we go. Yep, so there's, once again, our cursor for that. And then, ooh, logarithmic, nice. Okay. So software seems, I mean, very basic, and I mean, it kind of does everything you need to do with the scope, and then, I mean, the PWM is PWM, right? And then function generator is pretty much what I would expect, very basic, right? Parameters, and then the scope is the scope. And then, okay, yeah, so updates, cool. Okay, so software is very basic. I mean, what do you expect for this price point?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Or hold on a second. Am I running into the scopes? Oh, actually, I wonder if that's what it is. The scope can only measure 30 volts peak to peak. That would imply that that's plus minus 15 volts.
You broke the rules, goddammit! I warned you already!
You broke the rules! You broke the rules! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it!
I believe, right? Hold on a second. Well, fortunately, the scope looks like it has adequate protection. Let's see. I love this distinction between peak to peak and amplitude. Right, okay, so by definition, peak to peak would imply that this is from negative 15 to positive 15. So we will have to use, what is it? Let's use the ADP 5470 multimeter function, which we know will work. So let's see, retry. Okay, give me that DMM. Run. Or actually, we could do this even better because we have the USB to alligator clips, so I don't even have to hold this. I just have to make sure that they're split apart. So let's see. so they don't contact each other. So put that here. Ah, yep, that was it. Yep, so I'm able to now go up and up and up and up. And then, yep, we max out at, yeah, that 28 volt figure, which is, we got a little bit of some loss here. But, I mean, probably through the cables, but, and then there's probably some error on this voltmeter, but, there we go. We got the full 28 volts. So, again, the scope, peak to peak. Oh my gosh, that's a little embarrassing. That I thought that implied that I can measure up to 30 volts, but no, that's right. It's plus minus 15 volts. So we're gonna go all the way down. Yep, there we go. And then it caps off at 4 volts. Okay, cool. Keep this right at 12 volts. Or actually, you know what? Let's bring this back to 5 volts for the, make sure for our USB port up front here. There we go, that's fine. Okay. All right, so that was certainly interesting. Again, peak to peak is that is from your negative to positive side. Those two, that's an absolute value. So let's see. Okay, interesting. I wonder if we can take this guy apart. Probably quite easily. Oh, wow, there we go. That comes apart like that. And then, oh, we got a bunch of screws, so let me take this apart. It's 4 screws. Okay, so now it's on the back side. We should see the battery. We got the battery, and then we got let's see, a double-sided tape, and then there's your STM32 chip that's in there. If we could focus on that. There you go. I wonder if I'm upside down. Yep, I am upside down. Yep, so that's your ST microchip, and then put the tape back on. This is a really nice flat LiPo battery that's in there, and then let's put this back together. So this appears to have adequate protection on the front end of the scope at least, so that's good because I didn't immediately blow it up when I went above 15 volts, so that's a positive. Okay. Yep, so that's kind of nifty on the go here. So yeah, I mean, for 50 bucks, this is pretty cool. Despite some weird quirks, that's cool. And then this at what, $76 right now is kind of nifty. Oh yeah, let's try some of the other functions. Spectrum. Let's see. Can we? Oh, we could probably just loop it back. Let's see if we can. Now. Let's see, connect the ground wires together. Actually, I don't even know if that matters really, but let's see, wave is this guy, okay. So we're gonna loop back the waveform channels, or at least the waveform channel, and then monitor it, and like, wow, there we go. So we got the little peak there for whatever is being outputted. So I think it's a sine wave at 10 kilohertz. Mind you, this is sampling at 5 megasamples per second, so yeah, it's gonna be way down there. It's not. This isn't a scope that's like all the way down into the audio frequencies. So this is actually quite capable for the package, surprisingly. And okay, PWM, DC bias. Yep. So there's a scope. I wonder if we can change the time base. Oh yeah, nice little sine wave. We got a little bit of crosstalk or coupling into the next channel. That's kind of fun to see. And I wonder if this changes the scale of the FFT. Nope, it does not. But let's see. Yep, so what is it? 50 kilohertz is the max span on this. So right, we got what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Obviously, this is 10 divisions, so it's 5, and there's 10 kilohertz. And then I assume this is like the amplitude range. Yep, there you go. So that is, I mean, that's pretty interesting to see that. Let's do, what if we go all the way up to 100 kilohertz? Oh, yep, now we've maxed out the spectrum plot here. There you go. So 250 kilohertz is our max span right here. And yep, that's around 100 kilohertz. Yep, 500 kilohertz is the span here, and yep, it's right there at 100 kilohertz. Let's see, let's do a square wave and see all the harmonics. Oh, nice. Okay, so now if I extend this out, neat. Yep. So 1 megahertz, you really start to see it. That is kind of nifty to see that. And triangle for good measure. Yeah, less. Yeah, back to sine wave. Yep, okay, yep. Pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, I mean, for the price, this is not too bad, but was it over the summer, early in the summer, you could get a 2-channel 100 megahertz scope for about the same price as this for a moment. That actually was really good. It was by Vever. Link in the description, and maybe a picture here, but yeah, I bought one of those because I was like, oh, nice disposable scope that I can use for risky things, sketchy things I'm not too sure about in terms of voltages. So yeah, anyway, that concludes this review and teardown of the oscilloscope and the power supplies by EIM technology. I'm right. The only other example I could think of is what, like the Espotec Labrador is the other device kind of that's in this price range-ish, or this price tier of like tens of dollars. So yeah, that one of course is not a standalone instrument overall. That requires an external PC to control, whereas these you can run completely offline, which is actually kind of nice for that application. So right, that's worth something, of course, right? So if I had a list of pros and cons, right? So the pros are these are both standalone instruments. They actually are battery powered, which is pretty interesting and very cool. And then yep, again, very basic functionality for audio stuff, and then and then very like low frequency for hams, but probably pretty useless for hams overall. But for most hobbyists, this is probably good, and then for students, obviously, this gets you through circuits 1 and 2 probably, and then for basic devices, and then circuits, and then actually they do have like a whole course book or courseware for this, right? So that might be worthwhile for some people. Let's see. I mean, yeah, they do like op amps and BJTs and whatnot. So I guess right with the plus minus or the dual rail power supply, you can definitely power op amps and such. So that's definitely a plus for students at least. Again, for hobbyists, I definitely want more than that. So right, this is where this kind of comes in to play, and then yeah. So. Yeah, that's at least right for it's mostly built for students, right? And then the cons are right. I mean, it's not real true benchtop oscilloscope, right? It's very low bandwidth. So overall, I mean, very limited in functionality, right? You probably will only use this in school. Yeah, I mean, I think I'll be using these in the field. These can fit nicely in like a Go box or like a toolbox, right? And then you kind of have these to go, and then right, very much oriented for like audio applications or in that frequency range, right? So that's at least what I can kind of foresee this being for. So like right, if you're into like Eurorack or something, or again right, modular synths, this could definitely be a nice nifty solution on the go. I might actually want to build a like an audio PCB where I can break out the waveform channel and the scope channels out to like TRS or TRRS audio jacks, and then yeah, that'd be kind of cool to just like kind of put on top of my like pocket operator modular and monitor, at least like 2, and also maybe even insert some signals. So that's pretty neat. And yeah, again, never seen a one of these breadboard power supplies that actually has a battery built into it. That is definitely definitely new to me. And for the price, for $50, that's not too bad. I will once again do more reviews on, or actually do more like interesting circuit stuff with the 5470. But this was something that just like was kind of an opportunistic buy, so to speak, because I was I kept getting ads for this on Facebook, and was like, oh wow, that's a pretty low price. I'll just buy it and then review it. So that's at least why. Yep. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a comment, maybe like, maybe subscribe to the channel. Have a good one, everybody.